All right, girl, we're back with Where's Dexter? Anyway, so he's got plenty of free agency to go around. My advice with you is, considering the kind of things he was doing at your house, I wouldn't leave him out of my sight too long. So he's over there right now messing with that dog, so watch. You're going to have to really holler. Watch this. Dexter! And what I did when honestly, they fall for anything like that. Am I wrong, Grizzly?
No. Nope.
They find us very predictable and annoying. And very easy to read. So all you've got to do is make whatever you want them to read in bold letters. Oh, I'm just coming up with all kinds of stuff today. So, if I tried to do the opposite of doing it like that, and Pablo, I hope you're watching this, would be making the dog sit there, walking over here, standing there, and commanding it to come to me. They do that in, competitions, yes, but they're training it as subtasks. They don't get out there and just do the exercise over and over and over until the dog does it perfect. You're losing momentum. If the dog is slowing down, those dogs that they have don't slow down. Anyway, so now I've got him back. So what I want to think of is, again, I can control him with movement. You need to make a habit of doing that. Dog in training. And that needs to mean, I'm good. Yay! I held it down the whole time until he got up there, and I'm going to tell you when I lit it up. When I said it. So it's going while he's going. Anyway, I've put a reverse on him, so let's see if you can show Mama what you learned. And I'm kind of back to the same, and that's what I want you to think of. If everybody kind of thought of stuff that, I think if you just said everything is a separate subtask, and then one day you were asked to put it all together, I think you could do it. I'll ask Mark. We'll text Mark and ask him whether that's true or not. Always train everything as separate subtasks, and one day you put them all together in a sequence. Again, I'm still remaining indifferent. And I'll tell you what he's looking at. Not me, the treat pouch. So if I want to fool him that I'm leaving, all I seem to have to do is go like this. Doesn't really seem to buy it that much, though. He knows I'm hanging around here. So the other thing we want to think of is a lot of defaults. We want him to think, when he thinks of you, if I get him to default to it, and that's what you want to start asking for at home, is that's who he sees you as. I've got him in a pretzel now. I'm in a pretzel, but he's in a pretzel. And then the machine worked. It worked real fast. And if you said, well, how is that better than me telling? And we do want to be able to tell him to do it too. Dexter, down. But again, we're blurring the lines between whose idea it is. Dog in training. The mailman! Yay! Oh, shoe bottom's gonna go all the way out there, all through. Let's see if Dexter goes and sees what's going on too. Look at shoe bottom. I'm gonna tell you why they see that way more than they see the Fed Extra. It's the white. They see white. Whatever it is, it's big. Linda's like, who cares? All right, look, so let's see if we can get him to default again. So this is just kind of what I'm doing, girl. And you need to teach the grandkids and stuff to do it too. And you're gonna have to work on it, but I've got a very specific move, and that's what he needs to learn. said, well, you made time speed up. And so he really noticed that. Doggy training. So I'm driving him up there, but I'm really more stating the fact that dinner served. That would be a better command, Crystal. Watch this. Okay. Dinner served. I mean, have you ever seen any of these dogs here? As much as we let them out, take them out, put them back in the crates, ever not fall for the throw the treat in the back thing?
No.
Never.
No.
I'm not going to look at the dog. I have the benefit of being able to review the footage. Dog in training. That's what I want him to conclude. All right, so that's the little off leash, or the off leash. But I've got him, and this is what you didn't have, and this is what we need to have, and this is what he needs to understand. Again, the leash is incidental. I know with your hand and everything, but we need to even be able to, your best bet. And this is what I do. If I've got a dog, I've got a couple videos, I think, of a hinky dog. Remember that one dog, Layla? We had to slam it, leash in the door. You had to go on the outside of the door and act like you were opening the door. Maybe that wasn't you. To keep it distracted, so I would get the collar. I'd have to get the collar like this. And then get it, I'll do it to Birdie because he doesn't care. Birdie's like, yeah, I do. I'd have to get the collar and go like that. Yeah, it was like a rodeo. And then once I got it on there, if it was distracted, you could, then you could cinch it up like that.
Nice.
But again, my hand is not biteable. And he's better with the treat, but I let him know. What was that? Squirrel fight? Or the zombie apocalypse, or is that tomorrow?
Oh,
okay, never mind. That's
the 29th.
That's tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Oh, just disregard, Crystal. That's tomorrow. Just write that down. All right, so look. So this is what I'm doing, girl. I'm just thinking to myself, and if yay distracts him, but, again, he just views this as incidental. Because here's my move. Yay! So I'm going to move him with my pager. Dexter. So I've been working on turning this way. His video from yesterday, heel. Yay! Oh, yay! And if anything, I want, if you said you're overturning and you're making him go backwards, that's what I'm doing. Because he has too much forward momentum. And that's what I think you have to think of. If all his momentum is going forward, so heel. He knows I'm looking. But my move is always this. I don't know if he used to bite at the leash before. Okay, so again, this is going to be my precursor for the down. It's all going to be very subtle. He's not going to give me a chance. So if you said, then what you did right there was the first precursor, yes. I was able to leave all the other ones out. You may not be able to do that. You need to, the reason I can leave them out, because he sees them all come. It would be here, then here, but it would be kind of like this with the pager. All right, dog in training. It's very, I want you to understand the opposite of that would be dog in training. Dog in training. Yeah. We already tried that one. It doesn't work. Dog in training. Part of the buyability of it is I am not looking at him. I'm stating a fact. Want to go for a ride? That's what it is. If this looked like a little car, write that down, Crystal. We're going to get a thing that looks like a little car. We'll get another one of those car beds.
I was going to say, there's
now they got that little car
one
bed
back
that looks
there.
like a Jeep. So, want to go for a ride? That's how I want you to think of it. And, it's not affecting. Just got, he understands it. Dog in training. Yay. That's what we need. We need that little car bed thing as a prop. We can put it right over here.
Yeah.
So what I've kind of taught him is dancing. I've taught him to dance, my dear. I've taught him to dance for you. So look, what he's got to understand, and I, and that's what I put today. I got to safeguard my ability, heel, to move. Yay! 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 He's one of the best. 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 There's got to be better than yay. If you want to go past. All right, watch. Once they sit down, you're in trouble. Yay! 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 Yeah, but I want to make sure from here I've got the ability to move this way. Heel. Yay! And he's starting to learn how to rotate his back end. You can see that. All right, so here, this is where I'm at now. Now here's my precursors. Down. And if you said, what was the difference? That went faster. That part went faster. I'm fast on my feet when it comes to, paying up. That's why people go to Vegas. They win the slot machine one time. And if it fed out every time, you wouldn't be able to get these people out of that place. So he's looking for all the precursors. This is just neutral. Say you had him out and he was like this, and he looked over there and saw the neighbor coming out or whatever. You would go that way. You wouldn't try to make him say anything. You would just take your momentum and move it in another direction. And if he kept on, you would add your nick. So I've got my two basic turns. Dexter. That's my turn away. That's my turn away. If you said, well, what should I do? Do that as a separate subtask. Do that as a separate subtask. If you said I just do 20 of these in a row, that would be like you saying I did 20 jumping jacks. I would say that sounds good. Okay, this is a good analogy. I did 20 jumping jacks, push-ups, whatever. Not, I ran a triathlon every day. Just loves my analogies. But am I wrong? No, you're not every day. All right, now watch. But now I've got the ability, and I've got to use both hands here. Heel. To turn him this way. See if I can just do it one-handed. Yay. Heel. So I'm putting pressure on there. Yay! And then there we go. There's my precursor. Yay, yay, yay. And you better as promised. Yay. All right, now look, I'm dog in training. So I can move him that way, I can move him towards me. And I'll work on that reverse. I just put that in. And he's got plenty of free agency. But, with you, what you need to have in your mind is we need to make him orbiting around you more, not just branching off, eating all the fruit off the trees, destroying all the plants, none of it. And if you said, well, how am I going to correct him? You're going to use your recall just to keep, if you keep driving his momentum back in your direction, eventually it sort of just gels around you. And it's like Birdie, he just orbits around you. And just like right now, I'm not going to, oh, hey. Every time Crystal and I walk past each other, hi. I'm going in the house and I can, oh, hi. That's what, am I wrong? That's what people do.
Yeah.
Say hi. Oh, what are you doing? Going outside? Okay, hi. Oh, you're back already. Hi. I know what you say. Bye. Bye. Hi. I know, because that's what people always want to have. Goodbye. So watch. Yeah. Oh no. Can we say goodbye? I said, there's no goodbye. I'm saying to myself, he's not bothered. He's not doing anything. And that's the most fascinating part to me, that they still have that level of free agency. And you don't want to be looking at him all day. Oh yeah, I made sure and kept that sun gun out of my eye line. And this is what I'm talking about. I can generate momentum from this dog being stationary, but I better remember that drained my battery a little bit. Watch. Dexter! Dog in training! So that's what I'm saying to myself. I better remember, and the way I'm going to put the charge in there, if I did nothing else until you picked him up, than those great big distance recalls. That would be nothing but loading it up with the charge. And I plan on doing that. I plan on doing a lot of those to load a charge in there, but that's what you have to think of. If you went outside and you did not see him and he was off in the corner or something, that's when you're going to get, if I don't have a treat, I'll run and grab one and come back out and holler for him because I'm keeping up the storyline that's what I wanted. I'm a kind, generous person who treats them only with positive regard. So what I'm not going to do, because he's tired, I don't want to generate any momentum. There's times we want the momentum just to be all wound out. It's all wound out. Yay. And you do want to take advantage of that too. If you said you'd be better to get him up, you got to be careful he doesn't chew. And get him to start doing things, I would say no. You're better off to keep saying, oh, remember how much I love you when you just lay there. I absolutely adore you. Because that's, girl, when you can do your little, I love you. The downside is if he gets up, you have to be, I hate you. I hate you. Yay. But what we're basically saying is I like you small and still. Not large and in charge. There you go. It's the opposite. All right, girl. More updates soon.